Oh boy. Autosave. Wonderful. I would expect nothing less. Level up all on. Yep. Oh, they have English voices for this. I don't know why I thought they wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a classic run. Ooh, a lot of save slots. That's pretty cool.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
Is that freeloader, huh?
Oh, I'm the freeloader? Whoops.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
Nah.
Finally. Come on, sunshine, up and at 'em. Hey, get up already!
I'm sorry. What's going on?
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name. Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the battle.
Yeah, well, the battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you enough to wake you. You heard who we're up against, yeah? Geralt's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella.
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was...
Wow. Oh no! The main character from the other game is the bad guy?
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory.
It's about staying alive?
Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it, but once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Enemy activity detected, Captain. Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
wasn't expecting a fight so soon. But I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Good luck, friend.
Good luck, person I didn't like.
And double to you.
All right, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries. Let's move out.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made of. They're not putting up much of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Charge!
Guess that's that.
I eat steak tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
I can still fight.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale. Capture complete.
The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Master your fear and advance!
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
That was pretty cool.
The main force is here. We're safe. Push! Push the enemy back!
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries. Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
What? Captain?
They took out Lassie like she was nothing.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that. I've got you now.
Cool.
I'm all right.
No. Just when my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
Oh no.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Not the captain. Those are some weird leggings, not gonna lie, Violet.
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand, we're gonna fight, and we're gonna avenge the captain. Why am I so scared? It's just one.
Uh-oh.
Run while you can.
Gex, no! This can't be happening. I have to keep fighting.
Perish with you. Huh? The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Okay, voice from in my head, giant light. Oh god. Ooh.
Where did you get that power?
Witness my true power!
No idea. But it's just what I need to bring you down. We're here to help.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
That's enough. We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back.
What?
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Is it though?
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Wait, why am I so tired?
Awkward.
Huh? Where am I?
Clearly it's space,
Oh,
dum-dum.
good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hand.
Yeah. Am I dead?
No, not yet. And you're not a good listener either. Did I not? Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval.
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die.
Oh, okay. No thanks.
Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... no, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm... For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you...
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Ah, perhaps here you are. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
Beat up Byla.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also...
You don't
All
need
right.
to worry.
Bet. I won't
next
lose.
time. Although who's to say when that time will come?
Who indeed?
My captain and comrades are dead, so there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
Destiny!
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. The point is that I'm here to guide you.
A chance encounter.
A chance encounter.
I already said that.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee, rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Seros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must...
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me.
Hello? Yes, I w-
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
You're right. This was all my fault, and I'm sorry.
Strange. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, yet somehow I'm the one who feels bad now. I must remember this tactic. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude.
My friends!
You're going to get us lost.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin. If we survive, that is.
I'm now a Fluger. Hi dear. Back hurt. My arm really hurt. I don't know about it. I had to roll over onto my left side last night and I was just like, no! Oh, that hurts! Ooh, unique abilities! Action, support, and tactical. The thief has been defeated. Where's it? Did I though?
There they are! Kill them all!
I mean, you can try.
Fighting for them now, are ya? You can die with your new friends!
deal with things here. Watch this!
Ooh.
Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Ooh.
Yeah, right.
And that's how it's done.
I love it.
Don't overstep, Aegon. Well, I suppose my turn has arrived.
Take a breather.
I won't allow anyone to stop.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
That's real cool.
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats! Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already!
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time. Take a breathe, no problem, I got it. I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Be sure to tend to your wounds.
You're hurt. Do something about those wounds.
Gotta stay on guard. Got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess.
Watch this.
Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
My turn. Out of the way! All right, take it down. We managed to contain things here.
Shot of defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
That was real cool.
We'll make good use of this.
That ought to unravel their defenses. Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Ooh, shiny.
Repent, foul bandits! The Knights
Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Excuse me, these are all students? What?
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros? Not now! I don't kill at least one of them, friends!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Right here. That's so nice.
You're done!
Oh, that was cool as fuck.
I've got this.
I ain't done yet! You're gonna learn how double bandits can really be!
We cannot allow ourselves to perish. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
Stop jumping around and face me already!
Yeah, it's usually standard practice that that's the guy who's trying to kill you.
Hehehe, I win.
Never should have taken this job.
Is it over?
Oh yeah, S rank. And a level up.
Gotta keep aiming higher. I won't let myself stop here.
Oh, I should be using those attacks more often then.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaifford, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Hey, I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask
But
you
I
to
need a
join
team.
them.
Say,
To get
while I
stronger.
have
It's
you
the only
here,
way this will work.
do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember.
The names?
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and—
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp?
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't I beat up this guy?
And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who? Me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get
I
paid.
must have missed
as we're
something.
a tiny-
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? They may be in Ramire village tonight. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you
Oh.
further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Ugh, why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then. So off we go. But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
Oh my god, stop. Don't ever say that again.
Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
Negative.
That's our Aloise. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Hey! If I'm honest, that's concerning. What say you? Let's see.
Ah, it's you.
Heya! Hello there.
Let's see.
The thing is,
It's you. My thanks. Nuh-uh. No, I see.
You have my thanks. Speaking of which,
Thanks!
by the way, how about this? I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor. I only first met her here from what I understand. Your interest flatters me. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But your leader Dedu hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself. But he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I only, from what I understand, in the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday. Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only. Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but
Thanks.
I appreciate it. Can we speak a moment?
Not good. Hey there. Let's see. Right.
The gold icon's the knights. Can I not talk to the knights?
It's you!
No, I can. Okay. I did. Yes.
Hey!
No. Not yet. No? Why?
Greetings. By the way,
Ah, it is you. Huh?
So...
Right on.
Thanks. I'll do it. Hello?
Yes. I know. Me too.
I'm busy.
Well met. What are your thoughts?
Oh, hey. Huh. Aw. Thanks.
Did you need me?
Right on.
No problem. Please?
Hey there. Thanks.
Speaking of, how's that?
a moment of your time. Quite. All in all,
Got it.
Right on.
Well, hi.
What did you need?
Hello. Hello.
My thanks.
Huh?
Right.
How may I help you?
Oh.
Hey,
What?
Look who has arrived.
It cannot be.
I am Lawrence.
It cannot be.
Please be listening. Listen.
right on.
That has much
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello. Thank you. What do you think?
Meh.
On another matter.
Alright, I've spoken to everyone.
I see.
Yo, I have save data from both of those games. Give me. Awesome. Oh boy, where's an amiibo? Hold on. Does any amiibo work? Yeah, any amiibo works. Okay. Mega Man, Mega Man. I can't get to my other amiibo right now, so we'll worry about that later.
That's concerning. If I'm honest. My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Ramire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrigmach Monastery.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of and then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, so you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrigmach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man's...
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
No, stop it.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man could pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead. So let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. Well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on
Aw,
me.
thank you.
I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
Like a blue that's almost purple.
You know you've had a
It's
busy
very
day
nice.
when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
It seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Prologue. 3 houses. Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garrick Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrick Mach.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer, or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuit.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think...
Alright, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, we ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name. So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Hello.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house.
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what?
Oh, did we fail to mention that?
Yes.
Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person. Oh, why are there so many new faces?
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Byrne. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits? Ugh! Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say, I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare.
Of course, Oh.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate? Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Strength and silence don't always go hand in hand, though.
Indeed. Just look at Kaspar's father, Count Burgles. When that man shouts an order, it is so loud that the seas themselves part and the clouds retreat.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
I won't let you down.
Two weeks later. Okay, this has been a lot of dialogue. Can I beat something up now?
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knight.
It is time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the king. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the
We'll lead.
I needn't remind you, this is the first. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do.
No. You there. It's time for the mission.
About time we saw.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. Why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea.
Pathetic.
Professor Yuritsa, you shouldn't charge ahead like...
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed.
How is one to tell? What do you know, Professor?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said.
Nope. It just seems
You're something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does...
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire.
It's not the kingdoms either. and they're not flying in.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base.
It might be a little dangerous for us to Yes! I mean,
But the bandits might be inside. And it is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring—
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing.
It's not smart to rush an enemy stronghold when we have no idea.
Huh. I hadn't pegged you as the cautious type, but maybe that's what we need.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter. There are no signs of life.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghosts?
It is just an expression, Petra.
Ah, I am understanding now.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
I am your man.
Stand back.
Hey, we got intruders.
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay.
Watch this!
A pack of thieves is no match for us. Though I do wish they had given me time to announce my name.
Careful. Do not let the enemies be ganging up on you.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate. Let's secure the interior. This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
Is that a
Treasure
chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
Ugh. I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest, and now those intruders are all over the thing.
You like that? Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my...
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
And it appears to be holding the key. We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
I will capture this stronghold.
Got you. Yeah, right.
Treasure!
It is no better inside the fortress than it was on the other side.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Still in the fight.
Any fun?
Oh yeah, level up.
I must get stronger.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
It's not over.
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
You got my back?
Leave it to me.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student. Out of the way! I can still fight! Let's do this!
Are you here to rescue me?
Yep.
Lady Edelgard!
Monica, how did you... No, my questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
Let's link up.
Very well.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of my will is theirs.
Defensive positions.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
We've got a friend in trouble.
Whoever they are, they seem to be targeting that student. And it falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost.
Leave me alone already!
Here they come. Everyone, protect Monica.
There will be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels.
Now's our chance to give him the slip!
Gotta keep aiming higher.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Now, attack!
Yo.
We'll do it together!
Good. That's the last of them.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Oh, that would be me.
Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
If you truly are Kranya, then it is you who will die this day.
Then we can proceed as planned.
So, if you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
I must get stronger.
All right, you asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Excuse me, what?
This is going to be trouble.
I've got this.
On your guards, everyone.
Attacking force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered. It will be a grueling battle unless we combine our strength.
Its strength is beginning to wane. Press the attack.
Let's link up.
Now, attack!
We'll do it together! I've got you now! I am your man! I have
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
You'll all pay.
That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Any experience?
I won't let myself stop here. Hey, a new power. All right.
Who knew this power slept within?
I imagine this will serve.
I thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I live. I'm not sure what to say except... thank you.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your highness's most... Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to...
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious... Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be...
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Why are you like this?
Still, I find this a rather grave turn to think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was... Perhaps the bandits were mere decoy.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary.
You're on the right path. Perhaps...
What?
Everyone was busy speculating.
What do you know, child?
Her Highness can vouch for this.
But try remarkable.
Your Highness, I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach, even... I don't want to believe it, but... based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If...
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave not a word of this.
Well, now things are getting interesting. So what do you make of this Kranya?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle.
Sadly, I wouldn't know. Gone, vanished, and yet, the moment I saw her, I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How would the...
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects.
The knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in, as...
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
So what did he look like?
Early? Not even close.
From what I understand, he's been at Garreg Mach for 40 years. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas...
Petra? Ferdy just means that Tomas's opinion of the church changed at some point.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes. You were not having reason to fear for your continued
You're right!
Everyone, pipe down!
Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir.
Well, well, I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out.
Where are you going?
There he is!
Hmm?
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
Oh no!
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
Prologue. The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceros's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuri, and equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time?
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready.
And we have one.
Forgive my impertinence.
You are the man who once told me to leave no...
Yes, but one must also take care. I'm sorry, milady. But this, and even if I were to ignore common sense and go...
I thought you devised countermeasures to...
But those were... Are you absolutely certain?
I am anything but, yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an... And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either will you sit around and wait for a miracle?
I am with you, lady. Then let us walk forward on this path.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted...
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated...
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, and then, without warning, he drops his disguise and... Someone at the capital also fits that path.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire. Volkard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing, but he returned a changed man. And witnesses claim he wields dark magic.
That does sound suspicious.
I would ask that you do believe them. As the
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influence, and while we have allies of our own, it's like to that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't.
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's...
Your support would give
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby prevent...
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and will do our utmost to quickly
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel. The second, our knights aren't...
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about... Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know...
Very well. I will summon the... May the goddess watch over you all.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability.
Shapeshifting?
Yes, that's what I said.
His powers are just like the... Are you in league with him, Arval?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. Still, I saw what you saw. Clear.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected. At least they've had the grace to keep...
Hold on. Someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial Cap. Will you join me?
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself, but I promise you this.
Are you sure?
Are like the ones Tomas. Yes, that is a bit disquiet. You could have wrested yourself free of us. You fought by our side and helped. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany...
In that case, I accept.
Monica is now playable.
Good day. If you please.
Do you have a moment?
Huh? Meh.
What are your thoughts?
Hey!
Don't let me down.
If I may.
Huh?
In essence,
It's you.
Excuse me. Over here.
I agree.
Need something? Hey!
You sure?
Right.
you should hear this.
So basically...
What's going on?
How may I help you?
Well... My word is a bond.
What do you think?
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord. But their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning.
The Knights of Seros? No.
There's only one person who could be behind it. They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Askance? What? What kind of made-up word is that? I don't believe you. No, nobody talks like that.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest, which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Envar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out.
You realize it's just us, right, 80? Still, the Empire is having many soldiers.
Those who kept, and the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the other's blade. We have also secured the cooperation of several noble.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Hang on, sorry. You want to take over the Imperial Palace?
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the might.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted. You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own...
These villains have had free run of my house for too...
was easy enough slipping in the back. But...
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue. I will gladly handle this. Allow me to work with you.
Begin. I am advancing. Begin. Our teamwork is becoming excellent.
Not a problem. Move out!
Knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. We'll enter through the back way.
Yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
The gods don't wait. They are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
This is our chance!
Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
Get back here.
Well, this complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
Send soldiers to the gardens! I want a sword on every path between myself and those rats!
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him. Watch this!
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my...
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Not a problem. Move out!
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
I must get stronger. I will do I already solved that particular problem.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
No, not yet. Feel no mercy. Any final word?
The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
What in the world?
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to
Fist
be through
shields
me.
with some knives attached?
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
You would turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where'd you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Aya pinned down, let us clip his wheel.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Not a problem. I've got this for good. This stronghold will fall.
Feel no mercy. We'll have these defenses crippled in short order. No mercy.
No. You're still outnumbered. And this isn't done until I say it is.
Oh, this is definitely done.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. We shall lay them low.
Use the fire orbs! I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it!
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that. Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Not a problem. I've got this.
The ambitions of Ludwig von Eyre won't be broken by the likes of you.
This stronghold will fall!
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying. I'm swapping in! created this. Stop those fire orbs from, well, firing. Leave this one to me.
Oh, low battery.
Let's get moving. Very well.
How can this be? I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
I am as great as a man can be.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Iron's been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time. Well, I have little interest in facing Virgil.
I must get...
So it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
Dark magic. Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
Come, Voldemort. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
We are fighting on the side of Count Burgley's.
It's not over.
Still here.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
You people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Hard work created this.
The barrier should dissipate now.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now! We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Any who sided with Duke Aya or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Take a breather.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
Well, couldn't hurt.
I have this.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
You know, I think Her Highness should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased with you should be of secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard.
Are you starting to understand the situation
Thank
you're
you.
in?
Take a breather.
Anything for Lady Edelgard.
You got my back? It's not over. I've got...
Wretched vermin.
Let's link up.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
You're... No.
Sorry. What?
I know when I am bested.
Do you? Uh-oh.
Not happening!
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
Yeah, I guess.
High five.
Now what?
Oh my god.
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together like that.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Huh. Never heard of them.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon.
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and...
And I intend to. Will Reek Monica join me? We'll talk as we go.
I must regain what I've lost. Growth is a part of life. Witness Brigid pride. Hard work.
Who knew this power slept within?
A new power is now being mine.
I must make the most of this ability.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, however, that also means more latitude to do—
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as your—
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arendel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our nobles?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be—
Well, this is a rather shock. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke and my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Ire, which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Ah! You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Majesty?
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it's— More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important— I intend to rebuild the Southern Church. And who better to be the bishop than— I will make my case to the Archbishop.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is—
Very. Now then, your first duty— I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
More than I expected, though I do feel a bit out of place here.
Understandable. Everyone here either is— As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty—
Oh, I will. But at the moment—
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister, but a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable. In other words, I can't go back to—
What about—
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system, and of course, some, like Dorothea, are not, but all of them have offered to stay and help. If you'd be willing to do the same,
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you—
I'm more of a high—
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit— I can't put some noble in command of them, but they would listen to a capable fighter such as you.
I don't know if I really have the experience, but if you have that much faith in me—
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Ire, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young student's shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Oh my god, we're finally done with the prologue. It only took me 2 hours.
Scarlet Blaze. The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption. The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose. And they helped create the Kingdom and Alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garrigmok from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresvelg of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
Damn.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. By the Central Church, even top poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fodlan. Much as they have done for centuries, it will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still, Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for office. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job.
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take? Well, then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital, but if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurdle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. New Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.